Imagine discovering that after a loved one passes away, there's an unexpected issue with their state pension. Today, we're exploring the complexities of state pension overpayment after death. Before we jump into the details, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us to bring more such informative content to you. In this video, we will unravel the often overlooked issue of state pension overpayments following someone's death. We'll discuss what happens when overpayments occur, the implications for the bereaved family, and how these situations are handled by the authorities. Understanding the state pension system and its impact after a beneficiary's death is crucial. Often, families are unaware that receiving excess payments can lead to significant financial and legal responsibilities. We'll also look at the processes involved in rectifying any overpayment. This includes who needs to be notified, the steps to follow, and the potential consequences of ignoring or mishandling these excess payments. When a recipient of the state pension passes away, the pension payments should ideally cease immediately. However, due to administrative delays or errors, payments might continue to be deposited. This results in overpayments that need to be addressed by the deceased's family or estate handlers. The responsibility to inform the pension service about the death falls on the family members or executors. Failure to do so promptly can complicate matters further, leading to larger overpayments and more complex repayment demands. Once the pension service is notified, they will calculate the amount overpaid and provide instructions on how to return the funds. This process can be daunting, especially during a period of mourning. It's important for families to understand that they are not alone and can seek guidance. There are several channels through which one can report a death to the pension service. These include telephone, mail, and sometimes online services. It is advisable to handle this as soon as possible to prevent financial complications. The pension service usually requires repayment of the overpaid amount. However, they do consider individual circumstances that may affect the bereaved family's ability to repay. Communication with the pension service is key to finding a feasible solution. In some cases, if the overpayment is deemed unrecoverable, the pension service might write it off. This decision depends on various factors, including the estate's ability to pay and the circumstances leading to the overpayment. Legal advice can be crucial in complex cases where the overpayment amount is significant or the family disputes the claim. Legal experts specializing in estate and pension laws can provide valuable guidance and representation. It's also beneficial to keep all records of communication with the pension service and any actions taken to resolve the overpayment. These documents can be useful in clarifying disputes or misunderstandings. Understanding your rights and obligations in the context of state pension overpayments is essential. Awareness and prompt action can prevent financial stress and legal complications in an already difficult time. While dealing with pension overpayments can be challenging, knowing how to approach the situation effectively can ease the burden on the bereaved family. It's important to handle these matters with sensitivity and attention to legal and administrative requirements. Navigating the aftermath of a loved one's death is never easy, especially when financial issues like pension overpayments arise. However, with the right information and approach, these challenges can be managed effectively, ensuring peace of mind during a tumultuous period. Remember, dealing with state pension overpayments after the death of a loved one requires prompt, informed actions. By understanding the process and seeking the necessary help, families can address these issues without undue burden. Dealing with state pension overpayments after death involves several steps. Here are the essential actions to take which can help simplify the process and ensure compliance with the necessary regulations. Firstly, immediately report the death to the Pension Service. This can significantly minimize the extent of overpayment. It's critical to provide accurate information about the deceased to avoid any delays in processing the change. Next, review the final payments received. It's vital to check if these payments were made posthumously. Identifying overpayments early helps in managing them before they become more substantial. Prepare to provide documentation. The Pension Service might request a death certificate or other legal documents to verify the claim. Having these documents ready can expedite the process. Communicate openly with the Pension Service. If you are unsure about how to proceed with the overpayments, asking for clear guidance is necessary. The representatives are there to help you through the process. Consider setting up a repayment plan if needed. If the overpaid amount is large, the Pension Service may offer a repayment plan to ease the financial burden. This can make the repayment process more manageable for the estate or family. Keep all records of communications and transactions related to the overpayment. Documentation can be crucial in resolving disputes or clarifying any misunderstandings in the future. Seek professional advice if the situation is complex. A financial advisor or solicitor specializing in estate matters can provide expert guidance tailored to your specific circumstances. Before we move on to the rest of the video, if you are finding this helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment, as it really helps this video reach a wider audience. Here is a case study related to the state pension overpayment after death. John, a widower from Bristol, faced an unexpected situation when he discovered that his late wife's state pension was still being paid into their joint account 3 months after her passing. Realizing the oversight, John immediately contacted the Pension Service to report the error. He provided all necessary documentation, including his wife's death certificate, and openly communicated with the service representatives to understand the amount overpaid and the steps required for repayment. The Pension Service was responsive and appreciated John's proactive approach. They calculated the overpayment and offered John a reasonable repayment plan considering his financial situation. John followed all their guidance, kept detailed records of all communications, and managed to resolve the issue without facing significant financial strain. His case highlights the importance of acting swiftly and maintaining open communication with the relevant authorities. If you find yourself in a similar situation, it's essential to take prompt action by reporting the death immediately to the Pension Service. This not only prevents further overpayments, but also simplifies the resolution process. Ensure that you have all necessary documents at hand, and do not hesitate to ask for a clear explanation of the overpayment and your options. Remember, it's crucial to maintain good records of all interactions and transactions related to the overpayment, as this will help you manage the situation more effectively. Seeking advice from a financial advisor can also be beneficial, especially if the overpayment is substantial or if you're unsure about the legal implications. They can provide tailored advice and help you navigate through the repayment process while ensuring that your rights are protected. Remember, dealing with such issues can be stressful, but with the right approach, you can resolve them efficiently. If you found this video useful, please do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support, and it helps us bring more helpful content to you.